My brother died a hero.
Amen.
Okay, now it's time to lighten the mood a little bit. So everyone here knew Tyler in some form or fashion, or didn't know Tyler, he knew us, and he knew how the Partens roll. And the way we roll is not necessarily your stereotypical sense. Tyler earned these military honors, and he knew what he was doing when he signed up out of high school. And although I kind of thought he was nuts, he knew exactly what he was doing, exactly what he was getting himself into. And when he signed his commitment after his sophomore year at West Point, he knew exactly what he was getting into. And he knew exactly what he was doing when he signed up for the job he signed up for. He knew exactly what was going to happen when he went out that day. He knew, because I know Tyler, and he's smarter than just about anybody here. Tyler earned these military honors, and that's why we agreed to have these carried out, because he would have wanted them. He deserved them. He earned them. And that's just the way that is. But Tyler wasn't just the military, and everyone here knows that. Tyler had a love for music. Tyler had a love for life. Tyler had a love for love. And he had a love for enjoyment in general. And that's no mistake. He taught me and his little sister Anna Laura more things about life than I've learned from my parents. Sorry. But me and Tyler had a conversation about a year and a half ago before he was deployed. And I don't know why we're talking about this, but we did, because we've talked about just about everything. And we somehow got on the conversation about the future and funerals and stuff like that. And I don't know why, but either one of us really took it that seriously, because neither one of us are obviously planning on this happening, but the world's a crazy place sometimes. We both agreed that neither one of us would ever want to be buried in that cemetery and by John Deere. And neither one of us would ever want a funeral either. And that's not what this is. Tyler wanted a celebration. He wanted a celebration of his life, because he said that if he didn't live a life worth celebrating, then you might as well just stick him in the ground. Tyler was about having fun and singing and dancing, loving life. That's what this is going to be. So I don't know how the word got out about not wearing black and all that. That really took fire and got carried out of hand. But everybody looks nice. What Tyler would want and what this is going to be is an enjoyment and a celebration of Tyler's life. And me and Anna Laura have arranged a little bit of a ceremony. This is where Dave, Lona, Anna Laura, and Dana Parten take over and do this in remembrance of Tyler, because this is exactly what he would want. So feel free to get up. They're all up. Feel free to sing. Feel free to dance. Feel free to share stories or do whatever you want to do, but just enjoy yourself, because this is not a time for grief, and this is not a time. This is a time for celebration. This is a time to have a good time. So let's all do this for Tyler. Thank you.
Wow. Sorry. Well, we've mentioned that Tyler was mine and Daniel's mentor our whole life. And I just wanted to share today something that I've learned from him. Growing up behind Tyler was not an easy feat. He always set the bar, and Daniel and I tried to keep right up there with him. Something he taught me. Well, first off, let me just say that I don't really have this written out. I thought I'd do this in true Tyler fashion, and so bear with me. I wrote this at 4 o'clock this morning when laying there couldn't sleep. I was thinking of all the memories and everything he taught me, and something that really stuck with me. It was a couple months before his deployment, and Mom and I and Tyler had gone to some office. Mom had to do some business. Tyler was trying to take care of his stuff on the phone with his PinFed account before he left. So we're in this office, and Tyler gets put on hold. And Mom's trying to talk to this lady, and we look over at Tyler in the waiting room, and he's like dancing around, twirling, doing ballet, hands on his head, to the song that's on hold. So you can imagine this big guy twirling around doing ballet, and we're all kind of looking at him. This lady behind the reception desk, she's like smiling awkwardly and just kind of looking at him like he's crazy. Mom's looking at him like, yep, that's Tyler. What can you do? I look at him and I start laughing, and I go over there and I start twirling ballet with him. I mean, you know. And I realized last night, I was thinking about it, and that's Tyler. People react to him in 3 different ways. They either look at him and they smile awkwardly and look at him like he's crazy. They look at him and smile and say, yeah, that's Tyler. Or they look at him and they join in with him because they realize that that's a great man. And I want to do what he's doing. Sun's coming out. Sorry, I point that out. But anyway you reacted to Tyler and whatever crazy adventure he was on, you knew that you wanted to be like him. Some just didn't have the courage. Some did. And I'll always, for the rest of my life, dance around like a fool and not care who's watching. Because I'm going to do that for my brother. I remember Tyler's valedictorian graduation speech. And he said, it's always kind of resonated with me. He said that some people are going to love you for what you do. Some people are going to hate you for what you do. And some just aren't going to care. And knowing that, Tyler went out and he danced like a fool, and he had the most incredible adventures all around the world, and he touched so many people, either directly or indirectly, and they're here today, and they're thinking of us and praying for us today. He was able to love unconditionally and put his faith in God in every step he took, and he did it in spite of, or maybe it was to spite, those who said he couldn't. He lived on his terms, and he lived fully, regardless of how short it was. So, everyone here today, everyone who's been inspired by Tyler, let's honor him by going out in the world and not caring so much. And let's do a little good. We need to help people. We need to laugh more and love and sing and serve selflessly like he did. We need to dance like no one is watching, but all the while know that they are. And let's put 110% into our lives and live vigorously, just as my big brother did. Thank you.
Angel, hear me, 'cause I play this song. Listen to what I say. I'm so tired of living alone with myself. Please come and take me